He said it's too hot. Well, you're a glutton for punishment. Did you take a sick day on Monday or something? Yeah, 10. Waving, Captain Caffeine. Mickey T, hello? Check. If you say so. Hey, Captain Caffeine. Do you do flooring? I think just some kind of stiletto flooring, something somebody asked me about. I don't know. I don't do flooring. Gotcha, and I'll find out more. So I was just asking if you did it or not, and then I'll get his details. Might have to charge extra. Yeah, I don't know anything else about it. He just asked me if I knew somebody that did flooring, and I said, I don't know, maybe. Roger that, I'll do that too. Well, that's cool. Bonus.
Yeah, it's got some kind of weird old fiberboard shit under there. It's probably, there's what kind of old chemicals in it, but yeah, get ripped off.
That's what's on mine that sucks.
Yeah, I'm really itchy right now from that shit. I think all that board being used in an apartment. sunlight.
Or at least nobody told you to use that to wipe with in the porta potty.
Pretty easy to rip off though. Pretty rotted.
You caught that right, G? Burrow.
Just a very good job. I wasn't going to get into that corner shell station, run here and come out and highlight like 379 a gallon there.
Well, that's cheaper than over here. Like $3.79 on the Mountain Highway.
Is that $3.79 for gas?
Yeah, for the low grade stuff too.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, that better be low grade, otherwise I'm driving out to Mountain Highway to fill my tank up.
Well, Caffeine just said the Shell station over on Meridian was $3.39.
That's pretty cheap. Although I imagine they probably get a lot of business on that road. I know the Taco Bell there, right there in Graham, right at the light there by the Fred Meyer. Well, almost to Graham. I don't know if that's actually Graham. But I know they were like the busiest Taco Bell in the state for a while. But I'm paying $4 a gallon down here for premium because that's all I can really run in my Honda. And yeah, it's getting a little ridiculous.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, but Trump is under $2 a gallon.
It's the thing that had I been smart, I would not have bought a variable timed engine. But I will admit, I get like 50 miles to the gallon highway in that car with the premium fuel.
Well, that's way better than my Jeep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my Ford Escape probably does better gas mileage than your Jeep. Most of the Jeeps I know don't do that well.
Nope, they're not known for gas mileage.
No, they're known for going places and being cheap to fix. Those are two qualities my Ford only has one of. It'll go places, but it's not cheap to fix. That thing cost me $60 yesterday to fill up. That was ridiculous. $60 for a mini SUV. I remember complaining about $50 a tank to fill my Bronco back in the day. That was a full size.
It costs $150 to fill my truck.
Well, just remember, their goal is to make it $10 a gallon, so this ain't nothing. It's all right.
Dude, Teslas are getting cheaper. I might just buy one for my delivery vehicle and say, nope, not paying for gas anymore. I won't pay your tax or your prices.
It's cheaper to charge electric cars than just buy gas.
Not only that, you'll still be buying gas because you'll need it for that generator in the trunk.
I won't need it for a generator in the trunk. It does 300 miles. I have never delivered pizza for more than 300 miles. I've never had to drive more than 300 miles delivering pizza in a shift. And it can sit in the driveway charging when I'm not delivering in it. And I'll drive my Ford Escape. Save a ton of money on gas. Because I'll only be using gas for when I go up to the woods or whatever.
How much is your replacement battery?
In 10 years, probably about 10 grand. But that price might come down. You never know. They might be able to find a cheaper way to make those.
And is that 300 miles still good when it's at night with the lights on and it's 85 at night and the air conditioning's running and everything?
Yes and no. That is the big factor at night with the, well, I wouldn't have the AC running probably at night unless I was defrosting. But you can buy it like for $200. You can have a little solar panel kit put in that keeps your windows from fogging. But yeah, I don't know. I can tell you I drive about 70 miles a day, maybe 100 tops, delivering pizza. Tesla would work perfect for that. Even with the AC on and the radio and everything working all day, you're still going to get more than 100 miles out of it. And they've been around long enough to know whether or not these electric motors are going to be reliable, and they do seem to be pretty reliable. They don't seem to have any problems other than the batteries will quit after about 10 years.
Yeah, that and you need a generator in the trunk.
Well, yeah, if you want to drive across country, I mean, but that's getting better too, because how many times do you need to drive more than 300 miles before you want to stop at a hotel or something, or a campsite or whatever? You know, and every single pilot station has a charging post for you now. All the pilots, all the way across the country. And it's been that way since before 2017, because that's the last time I drove across country, and I saw them all. Sooner or later, it's just going to be as practical as a gas car. And it almost is. It is for me, as a pizza delivery driver, it would be just as practical as my Honda. If I only used it for my job. Because that means I'm bringing it back home and charging it up every night.
Is Inslee charging you a mileage yet?
Oh, for, what?
Electric vehicles. That's what he proposed.
God, I hope he does. He will be not reelected for sure if he did that. Dude, that's the biggest thing right now in King County, man, is getting those electric vehicles. Why would you want to tax that? Why would you want to make less incentive to buy that? That politically that would be a disaster for him and his party.
You can't make sense out of them.
No, they want dollars.
But that's why I hope he does that, because politically it'd be a disaster. I know at least a dozen people that voted for him that wouldn't if he did something like that.
Well, he's already been talking about it.
Oh, man. Well, you guys might be rid of him yet.
We will. He's on his third term and he cannot run for a fourth.
Waving there, Lacey D.
Waving at everybody. Does this radio sound okay? It was reported it was really kind of flaky yesterday. Does it sound all right on your end, Big Al?
Yeah, it sounds fine. I mean, you're really close to me, so my radio check isn't the greatest. You're slamming the hell out of my radio.
Sounds good and something.
Sounds good out here by Eatonville.
Then what I'm hearing is definitely front-end overload. And it's just on the peaks of your audio. It's probably because I'm so close to you.
Sounds great over here.
Roll the mod back to about half there. Yeah, it's just saturation on your part. And the same here. But I don't know. It was just acting weird yesterday. It might have been the heat. I don't know. I'm shut it off today.
Well, it's showing 40 decibels on the signal meter over here, and that definitely took away that little extra pop of front-end overload.
Hello over there, Cutter.
Yeah, wait, 45. I was just telling Lacey Dave, he sounded just great over here.
Well, waving at that cutter. You're scraping the bottom of my receive, but I hear you.
Wow, well, I don't know what to say.
I don't either. It's probably this radio.
Hey, WD40, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on my base now. Are you sure this ain't getting better?
Well, you're 9 swinging forward on the base, and you were just swinging up and hitting me, well, mostly solid 9 and then kind of swinging to 9 in the mobile. But, yeah, they both get out just fine.
Yeah, that's good.
I heard the mobile and now the bass, and it's just a tad clearer on the bass of me. And I didn't look at what the mobile was hitting, but that bass was a 6 here. I think the mobile was probably like a 5.
Where are you at?
About Eatonville on Mountain Highway.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you're up there.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't notice much of a difference in audio level or signal in the mobile or the bass, and it sounds like he didn't either way out in Eatonville. So that's about the best radio check you can get.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, he's got some elevation there.
Not much, about 700 feet.
It's the distance, though. Because I'm close to you, I can't really tell a lot. But people far away can tell you how you sound.
Yeah, 10-4. You're not running any power there in Eatonville either, are you?
I'm just running the radio. This is an N4, so it's at a little bit of 90 watts peak there.
10-4. Well, I got a whopping 5 watts here, boy.
Sounds good over here.
Well, there's my whopping 4 watts.
Well, okay, 4 watts.
Everybody's got 4 watts.
This is closer to 60 peak, but 4 watts a carrier.
So that President Richard in the mobile there, that's a 50 watt, I guess.
Well, I was just letting you know they sound really close. The audio sounds the same, so.
10-4, thanks. You guys have a good day, man. Stay cool this weekend.
You as well.
I'm in hermit mode. I'm staying indoors.
Yeah, my lake plans just got canceled, so I just might hunker underneath the air conditioner myself.
Yeah, I gotta go to work. Otherwise, that's probably what I'd do too. Or I'd just sit here in front of my fan.
Or you could just go hang out at Maytag's because he just says it's 68 in his house all the time. Come on, Maytag, you didn't go to work today.
I thought you might have been fishing.
I was. I didn't catch nothing, though.
He's probably busy checking on Las Casas' refrigerator.
Got double. Yeah, I'm waving my hand. Oh yeah, air conditioner is running. Yeah, 10-4. And, you think your plans got canceled, you said. Talk to Double Tap later. What did she grade on your finger scale? Well, it is Friday. I was going to say, if you're headed to the water in your sugar cane, you probably melt. Throw a copper line in there and have ourselves a 151 ground plane.
Did you find me across the band?
Negative.
Oh, okay, must be clean then.
Did you turn something on?
Yeah, it's on. We're up and going.
Oh, good news, and that means it worked.
Well, actually, it's too small. I'm still going to have to recrimp it with chicken hawks when he gets in, but I got it to crimp in a couple spots.
Yeah, 10? That must be some big stuff.
It's pretty big. It must be 5/8.
Yeah, and I don't have those here. I got some at work, or I did have. They might be thrown away by now, but they're cleaning out that shop, so.
Heliax? Well, I still appreciate it. It worked for what I'm using it for. So you work with Heliax? Wave and Mickey T?
No, he's not working on Heliax. It was LMR 600.
Oh, Roger.
Quick, gotta throw a wave in the hand in the air for that 45-kilo dumpster fire saying hello.
Yeah, hello, right back there, dumpster fire.
Been a minute, good to hear you, bud.
Yeah, go. I don't know what it holds.
Well, the LMR 600, that's not a Heliac, but I think this LMR 600 is good for like 5,000. Oh, yeah, are you saying so that if it's laying on the ground, you can drive over it? Okay. Just get the DB and you can bury it.
It's like everything else you pump up. You pump it up till it hits the edges.
Yeah, I hear you in there, Hammerhead. We're waving.
Waving to that MacGyver mobile.
I know, you're right. Highsider probably know how many pounds of pressure it would take.
Wow, that's a pretty good trip. Well, travel safe. I guess you're headed home. Later.
I hear you, MacGyver, over there from that Dojam Hill. I hear you. Waving a hand. Check. Moving to that 45-kilo away from that zone.
Hello over there, Mitch. I'm waving back. Surprised you could hear me with this little baby driving radio.
Oh, I hear you. You're not zooming in like you usually do, but I hear you.
10, 4. Yeah, I was on this thing the other day and Junkyard Dog sent me a video and he said, I've never seen that much swing on a radio. Because when I key up it's like 6 watts and so it was at 2. And then when I was talking he said it was swinging to 9. So he sent me a video. I was like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely some killer clean audio.
Yeah, 10, you just roll it low. Shwing, better, better.
That's fine.
Well, it looks like the two best sellers right now are swimming pools and air conditioners.
They're probably all sold out. I think all you can get are them little blue plastic ones now. Wouldn't we look funny in one of those?
Yeah, half of me would, and then the other half would be sticking out.
At least our balls would be cooled down.
I'll bet ice cream cones are going good right now, too.
They probably are. I'm just looking here. It looks like everything says out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Ice cream cones gotta be in stock though.
Wear a bib.
Yeah, I'm waving to that radio tracker there on that rocking chair base. Hello.
I'm waving at that radio tracker also. Are you staying out of trouble over there? I see you're stirring up a lot of trouble with them women. Them damn women anyways.
Uh-oh, do we have a misogynist on the air? Oh, I cracked myself up.
You just gotta rowdy up your game a little bit because women like the rowdy guy.
Women like douchebags, dude. I mean, it's pretty plain and simple. I don't know why, but they definitely do.
And then they sit around and complain about it and go, why do I always attract that guy?
Exactly. You're right on. You got it figured out. That's exactly the case. That is the case with 100% of my women friends.
That's all right. I'm sorry for you there, Dale, but like I've said, there'll be more. Well, he's probably bagging, but check this. Radio tracker, it sure is nice to be home. And overkill has to work. Yeah, kinda. He's got some air conditioning in there, so he's probably not too bad. You never know. I've caught him a couple of times bagging on the gate, so. I didn't get any text message yet, so we're probably clear. You can go ahead and talk about him now if you want. Friday. Friday always causes the backup.
ready for a heat wave? No CBers were harmed in the filming of this county.
It is 91 degrees out there right now.
I didn't need to hear you say that. I just walked in out of it.
Yeah, me too. And it's 85 in the radio shed. I think I'm gonna turn the fan on.
Yep, I just turned the heat, or the air conditioning from 70 to 68. That's how warm it was for me from the walk from Grandma's house back to my house. I just got all her work done, so now she said, Zodi? I said, yes, ma'am. I got her calling me Zodi. Oh, it's so cute. To have an 88-year-old grandma yell, Zodi! I said, yeah, I'll be right there, Grandma. I come around the corner and she goes, honey, you have to go home. It's getting hot out. I don't want to see you for 3 days. She loves me.
Yeah, she didn't want to see you die out there.
No, and first she made me come in the house and she had me look at her deceased son's music collection. There are over 1,500 CDs ranging from Billie Holiday to Metallica and everything in between. And we're talking all years, all genres of music, clear into Hawaiian music, which he was into, and there's over 200 CDs of just Hawaiian music. And he spent many years there, so blah, blah, blah. He died a couple years ago here, and I just met her. She's been here the whole time, but I just met her because she needed my help. And so now she's got me as a maintenance man, and she showed me the collection and said, do you want it? And I said, are you kidding? And she said, no, me and my daughter will never play any of this music. And I said, why not? Well, for one thing, we don't know how to run all the stereo equipment, and I don't know what to do with it either. And I said, okay, well, maybe we can talk. She goes, well, would you consider mowing my yard for the music? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
So I'm going to work a deal with her, Big Al. I'm going to do whatever she needs done, and I don't want her to ever hand me a dime again unless maybe I need some gas money.
Yeah, 10, or unless it costs you money to fix whatever she's got going on.
Right, exactly, because I got tools, and her son's got tools, and she can't use them. She's 88. She said that. What am I going to do with all this stuff? I said, I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Maybe we can garage sell some of it out, and you can keep what you need, and we'll help you get rid of what you don't. She goes, you are a godsend. I said, well, I don't know about that, but I got your back, Grandma.
That was a good carrier. Oh, was that you?
Me? What do you mean? Yeah, you didn't hear me talking?
Yeah, there was a carrier about your size, but no audio.
Cool. Really? Well, I don't know why there was no audio. Is there audio now?
Yeah, there's audio now. I can hear you. He can probably hear you too.
I don't know. There was a carrier, and then I heard like a second of you, and then your audio went out. I don't know. Maybe you were loose on the key or something.
Maybe while you were walking on the...
Your microphone's probably a piece of shit.
Is my microphone a piece of shit? Right on. Thank you. You're the first person to ever say that since I've turned this radio on 13 years ago.
I said it might. Listen carefully. Might.
I am listening. Right.
M-I-G-H-T.
Don't tell me to listen. I pay more attention than you ever will.
Yeah, I can spell.
Can you?
Yeah, that's the only word I can spell, though.
That's all right. I'm not going to give you a bad time about it. My dad didn't even make it through the 8th grade, and he's educated more than all of us put together.
That's awesome.
It's a true story. He ran a business for 50 years.
Wow.
Hell, there's some letters he can't even say.
I heard you fine all the way through.
I learned everything that he taught me, and I became a carpet layer and ran a business, and then I retired. Now I sit here on my ass talking to you.
Oh, there you go, you lucky son of a bitch.
I learned from the best. I want you to know that right now.
Okay. Well, thank you. Me on that.
All right. Hey, you have a good day. Every once in a while, you and me get to have a good Q-song. Today is one of them.
Yeah, I don't know about you. Sometimes I just like to get on here and stir up shit because it's kind of fun.
I know, you're always trying to flip me shit. Zodiac waving a hand at that truck.
Well, you know, it's fun because it's so easy.
Well, I'm going to blame it on the heat.
Yeah, you can blame it on whatever you want to blame it on, but, you know, whatever makes you sleep better tonight.
Nothing makes me sleep better at night. I don't sleep good at night. So I get up early and I go to bed late and I get up late.
You know, a cast iron pan will help with that.
Yeah, well, I don't think my head can handle all the lumps.
Oh, you live through it.
Yeah, I don't know how many times you can be beat over the head with a skillet before you have a stroke. Come on.
Oh, we need to start calling you Lumpy.
Call me Lumpy? No, let's call Mo Lumpy.
No, I said if you had a bunch of lumps on your head, we just start calling you Lumpy.
Right, but since I don't, let's just stick with Mo.
Okay.
We'll call him Limpy. So, how's my audio now, Big Al? Is it okay?
Yeah, it hasn't cut out yet. I'm still not convinced it was you throwing the carrier.
No, I'm thinking that they didn't like my story, so they were walking me.
No, I heard the whole story over here, so you didn't cut out.
Okay, it was some asshole out there trying to cut me out because they didn't like my story.
Oh, I heard most of the story, and then you unkeyed, and then someone keyed up with a carrier. And then they unkeyed, and then you keyed up, and I heard just a little bit of your audio, and then carrier. So I'm still not convinced it was you, Zodi.
Well, Kilo just confirmed he listened to the whole story, and he said I never cut out not one time. So how did you like the story, Kilo? Does it sound like a good deal to you? 1,500 CDs for a lawn job?
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I wish my grandma was here so I could do that. That's what my thought was. But yeah, it's a good deal. And I heard the whole thing, and it's on the gate, so that you can check it if you want.
Yeah, roger that. I'll take a look at that later on if I get a chance, but I think I'm definitely going to jump on this. I miss my grandma, too. And she said, when I met her, she said, my name is Sona, but you can call me Grandma. And I was in.
I just thought it was cool that you got her calling you Zodi. That's pretty cool.
Me too, and that's what she's calling me now. She knows my name, but I said I prefer to be called Zodi. And she goes, Zodi? And I go, yeah, Zodi. And she goes, okay, then that's what I'll call you. And this morning, I'm out there working. Zodi! Come in now.
Zodi, come get some iced tea and then go home, and then I don't want to see you for 3 days.
Yeah, she sent me home with a Queen's Greatest Hits 1, 2, and 3, the Platinum 3D CD set collection. Brand new. Her son listened to all the CDs and put it on the shelf, and it hasn't been touched since.
That's very cool. I still have one grandma that's alive. She's in Texas, though. And she's on hospice now, so she's getting right there, you know, but
Now, hold on a minute.
I'm not close. I can't go do stuff for her.
Roger that, Kilo. Yeah, it's grandmas are very rare, and I lost mine when I was 16. So we got a guy, the trucker wants to tell us a story, so we're gonna stand by.
All right, I'm standing by.
Sure, I don't mind.
So do I.
Asshole. I'm gonna write a book someday about all the things that happened to me in life.
I love telling that. It's fucking hilarious.
That was pretty funny. I'm still laughing.
I made that up all by myself. Aren't you proud of me?
I think you're a very witty man. That's what I think.
Boy, it got awfully quiet out here.
It's not that quiet. You better get your ears fixed.
They're talking.
I don't like to be quiet. I'm like it ain't working right. Just that way.
Yeah, this guy just keyed up and said it's awful quiet out here. It's not quiet at my house.
It's ugly and hot.
You don't hear Zodiac there, G?
No, I'm a mud duck over here in Tumwater.
You don't hear Zodiac talking?
No, I got dead air.
I better pump it up. Maybe I should turn the 148 on tonight and let you all hear my radio station.
I think you should.
You just listen
I'm
to
gonna
the
turn my
game.
radio on at home to see if I can hear you through my radio. What station should I turn it on to?
It'll be channel 17, and I'll turn it on about 7 o'clock. I'll come in here and turn the 148 on and turn the box on and see if you guys can hear me.
He said he's going to give you a sample of the...
I think you should talk on that more often. It works. I'm not that I don't like that HR 2510. That thing sounds awesome too, but...
Well, that's why I talk on it, because I love it. I love it more than the 148. And yes, I love my 148s. You know that quite well.
Fuck me, that ain't good.
I also love my mountain bike, which is ready to go for a ride. My legs are so wore out, I'm laughing at it.
Well, be careful crossing the highway.
That's a...
Is that a carrier?
You got somebody out there taking care of you, or...
Yeah, that's somebody doing a dickie.
Can you still hear Zodiac through that 45?
Yeah, I'm still hearing through it, but I can see the carrier on the scope there.
Gotcha. So that solves that problem. It's just a carrier.
No fucking joke either.
Oh, you got some dumbass out there throwing a carrier again.
Yeah, 45 can hear you through it, but he can also see the carrier. So that's what I'm hearing.
Right.
Yeah, I think we got some mixed company here. Maybe somebody don't like me out here. That's too bad for them.
Things I've ever felt.
Well, they're only hitting me 9S units, and so are you, and your audio isn't getting through it for some reason, so they must be really close to me.
You got our phone numbers. Don't hesitate. A radio about because this radio belongs to us too. And if they don't like it, they should go.
I'm not going to change your diaper.
What took the words right now? There, Mr. Truck Driver.
Waving there, Mr. Non-working Maytag today.
Drop the mic.
Waving at that 45 kilo.
I have been there, my friend. That pavement is fucking merciless.
I don't know. I can't even hear them. They just key up, but I don't hear nothing. That's weird.
Hear me though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're over here in my neighborhood plugging my ears for some reason, because they're taking Zodiac's audio clean out, and they're the same signal as him. So they got to be really close with not nearly as much power.
Yeah, it's not doing that over here. So it's got to be close to you.
Just leave the signals on. City downtown. You people.
Going to my house right now. I can swing by.
I'm here on Bucksmore.
Yeah, he said if you need a hand putting an air conditioner in, he's on his way home right now. He'll swing by and help you.
Nothing like being a dickhead on the radio.
You got nothing better to do, time but fuck with the people, you know? They're fucking libtards. What the fuck you want from them? They're like, oh, I'm gonna go on the fucking radio and fuck with somebody. I'm just gonna fuck. Now I lost some of you for saying anything and makes it sound all. Yeah, he said his boss is right behind you following him. He's gonna help him do it. Because he got no brains in his head. Or for that matter, and actually say something. Yeah, you need anything, brother, you just holler at us. A punch in the throat and shove his head up his ass.
Yeah, you got that right, yeah.
Even if you need me to help you use your time off hours, put them my way. That's okay. No time for changing. I thought he was gone for 11 days and gonna go breathe the heat and do all that.
All I got was, or they're just, and then he cut you off again. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if he's doing it to me, but he's doing it.
They're doing it to me.
You're gonna have to learn.
So what is that? That's what's funny about
I've been there.
Yeah, they must be moving around, because, like, your audio is, like, it sounds like your audio's cutting out, Zodiac. That's what I was hearing. But your audio's just barely getting over it.
Yeah, it's not me. We got a carrier out there.
I didn't hear or did it.
And whoever it is has a scratchy mic key because it's crackly sometimes, and it loses signal when it does that, and I can hear you.
I'm waving.
Well, my break's over anyway. I gotta get going. Time.
Well, bye-bye. You all stay cool this weekend.
It's not gonna be easy, but my air conditioning will stay at probably 68.
Oh, fuck you.
Sorry.
Where do you live now?
Trucker Mike's talking to you, Big Al.
45 kilo.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, you got AC. Where you at now?
Over there, Wizard in Lakewood, and I'm waving back to you.
No, I got my fan going. It's blowing some cool air into the shed, circulating it. Cooled it down to 70, which is where I like it.
I can't give you a good radio check because they're really low on my receive, but I heard you out here by Eatonville. Or Daddy.